भी बेटर गोल्ड ले रही हूँ फोन पे 10 रुपए से आज से डेली लूंगी लॉल 10 रुपए में सोना हाँ
10 रुपए की कीमत बढ़ेगी जब सेव करोगे गोल्ड के साथ। गोल्ड भी अब फोन पे।
इसको शेयर भी कर देता हूँ थोड़ा सा 2-4 ग्रुप में। बहुत लंबा टाइम लेने लग गई भाई ये तो।
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, we're on the way. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, it's always hard to gauge the true worth of Jordan Henderson.
And Shevchenko! Andrei Shevchenko! Formidable! Truly formidable!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good. Very good.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So, a breakthrough already. Great ball. Messi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Well, that looks a decent ball. Maldini calmly anticipates. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Nicely weighted ball. And that's been won straight back. And this is Griezmann. Ferdinand did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that is a little undercooked. And he's in on goal. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Great chance here from position A1. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Neymar! That was travelling. And it's Messi. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Griezmann. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And this is Neymar. And this is Messi.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And they're back on the ball again. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encourage the pass with an...
Shot, surely! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Beckenbauer. And no, that was never going to make it. Now, can they get him away? And this is Sneijder. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Has been indicated.
Yaya Toure. Beckenbauer. Quality ball. Now it's Shevchenko. Costa Curta gets it. And the whistle goes for half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Barcelona really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Barcelona are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And a chance! Sticks it away!
कैसे अंडर भाई कैसे?
The second half sparks straight into life. And that really
अजय भाई
is
आ रहे
so
लाइव
impressive.
अभी
Well, from
पता
the
नहीं भाई
moment
मैंने
he
मेरे को
got
पता नहीं
involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Oh, what? And the shot! He's got a goal!
टोरेस भाई
They
क्या कर
have
रहे हो यार?
come roaring back.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
He's going for goal! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him. Messi. Oh, that's nice. And the shot! And that is quite wonderful! A finish of true class! And they're back in front! A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
And yes, it's him again. Barcelona get themselves into the lead. White hurtling down that right flank. No luck with that dink over the top.
Pumas Unam really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible... Oh, he's been caught napping. He might be in here. Big chance. Tries a shot. It's a goal. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive. The finish, exquisite.
Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
In with the challenge. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Eto. White makes the interception. Looking for options for movement. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Lovely, now then. And he's quick to get it clear again. Just 5 minutes left. Shevchenko! Oh, split-second reaction.
Shevchenko really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Costa Curta with the clearance. Pumas are looking to go forward now. Knocks it into space. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
वो लाइव आ रहे हैं या फिर मतलब पूछ रहा है, बता रहा है कि वो लाइव आएंगे? पूछ रहा है कि बता रहा है?
Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Over to the left. Best. It's a good run down the left-hand side. That's that, the end. Barcelona can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly...
ये फुगली फुगली क्या है? ये फुगली 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 क्या है? ये फुगली फुगली Row 8007. After this match, bro. ID review after this match. The match is already start, bro. Jan Koller.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway. Well, five at the back, Jim. It does feel fairly defensively oriented, this formation.
Well, you could say it's a lineup that's all about creating positive transitions. The lack of width in midfield with just three in there makes the role of the fullbacks more crucial, or wing-backs. You have to have them constantly push up, forcing opposition players back and giving your team a little more freedom.
Easier said than done.
That's right, but it does work very well, provided you have the right players to pull it off.
Decent chance! Iniesta gets over and intercepts. And here's Eto'o. Barcelona looking to Mbappe! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bale is wide and looking to get onto this. Nicely weighted ball, and he's picked it up out wide. Header! He's delivered all right! One
Mari
sweeping
died.
move executed with deadly efficiency.
Palmeiras are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
That has not gone well.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover. Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, easy pickings there. Shifted it to the flank. Xavi Alonso, and they can counter here. Looking for the run. Knocks it out wide. Oh, it's played into the... He rises! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Certain, searing, and imperious.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change. So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established. When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? That's a lovely, neat pass. Lizarazu is one whose deliveries we all know about. Lizarazu. Lizarazu is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Bale pings it across. He's cleared it back out. Referee has just said play on. And the whistle goes for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
I'd like to inform you that CCTV is now in operation for your safety.
There's the start of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Delivered with swing. That has been knocked clear. Now it's Bale. So what can they make of this? Iniesta does really well to win the ball there.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Beckham. And he's whipped it. He's got Tool. Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
And it's Bale. That is a great pick out. Good read, needed to be.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Beckenbauer.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, this looks sharp. Ferdinand calmly anticipates. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Beckham. Cross flung, climbs up big! And he can clear it away. Eto. Picked out, there's the shot! Oh, it's come loose. Barcelona do have options available on the bench.
Sorry, so दाने का तेरी बाण चुद की तेरी
Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ball's gone out of play.
कि बेबेन चौदह माँ की भोसड़ी मारवा की
Just a quarter of an hour to play. And he was alert to it. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Beckham picks it up out wide. And it's hoisted clear. He's having a shot! It's there! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Time is running out here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
रंडी का बीज है अपनी बहन चुदवाएगा अपनी माँ की चूत मरवाएगा बहन का लोड़ा
Van de Ven. Lizarazu. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple.
अरे तेरी बहन की चूत मारू तेरी की रंडी का बीज
Thuram.
तेरी बेबे चुदगी बे
Dealt with nicely by the defence.
चूत मारो की बेटे नाच कर तेरी चोद में
One of those games that
की बाण की चूत में लोलो दूसरी में
but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was
साला रंडी का बीज
Please be made aware.
after all of
तेरी बहन की चूत तेरी की ले गया 35 पॉइंट तेरी बहन की चूत में दे ली 35 पॉइंट बहन का लोड़ा साला गंडवी औलाद बहन की चूत इसकी
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Germany.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proved positive that being a top-class centre-half is no...
It's Eto! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's heaved it away. He's had it taken off him. De Bruyne. Edmilson. Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. Ronaldinho! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Tonali. De Bruyne. And it's Tonali. Tonali. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Tonali can so cleverly bypass the press. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Maldini. Now Ronaldinho. And he's picked out the run. No, that's been intercepted. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Here's a chance! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Tonali. Looking to play him in. And he was alert to it. Jordi Alba is one whose deliveries we all know about. De Bruyne. Now, can they get him away? He's in plenty of space here. Real chance! Now it's Eto. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Beckenbauer, probing pass. Tonali gets across to intercept that. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Tonali, and it's Cruyff. Now it's De Bruyne. That's a shade optimistic. Yaya Toure. Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Eto. Nice control. Well, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, that's well spotted. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we are back on the way.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And it's made it. It's Eto! Goal!
Dependability is one thing.
1826 कुछ ऐसा है। 1826 या फिर कुछ 36 कुछ ऐसा था।
And it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Tonali,
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Cruyff, into the channel. Oh, well played, well played. And he thumps it clear. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Tonali. Steaming on goalwards.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing.
Tries from distance. And again.
भाई बच गया भाई.
That's what you
अगर
call
यहाँ से पास
inspired
देखो कितने बंदों के बीच से निकल गया पास. देखा सारे बंदे सब बंदे इधर उधर भाग रहे थे, पास निकल गया. ये तो जोन करूब ने उसको पास दे दिया, वरना तो गोल हो जाता ही. अगर गोल के लिए ट्राई करता ना तो गोल था. ले अब भी गोल हो गया. बैड का.
Germany are all square. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 13, Neymar. Number 23,
75 minutes played.
Shevchenko. Number
That's a sharp
25,
pass.
Ronaldinho. Number 22, Iniesta.
Nesta proves too strong, too smart.
Franz Beckenbauer. Coming on the field.
It's a lovely deep pass.
Vinicius Junior.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Mbappe. Number 5, Thiago. Number
Mbappe.
11,
Rummenigge.
Substitution in progress.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Mbappe! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Defending of the desperate variety. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Has a look and plays it forward. Kaka, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Nicely weighted ball. Shoots! The whistle has gone and it is all over. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square.
1826 ही हो गए बैन का लंड. 1826 बोले थे, 1826 ही हो गए. खूब ही किया भाई. Bro, after this match, can you give me PP for MSN Messi for SS position? He is good at SS RWF both, bro. You can try this one. 4 4 12 10 8 4 4 12 10 8 I think I can change his PP, bro. This one is auto. Wait a second, bro. Wait a second. This one is maybe auto progression points, bro. I need to change. दो एक सौ 99 और भी कम करना पड़ेगा भाई. So you can give him these, bro. You can give him these progression points. You can give him these, bro. In SS, 100 plus dribbling is not needed, I think. You can give him these. 93 finishing, 96 curl, 99, 96. This one is good, bro. You can give me these progression points. 7 4 6 12 6 9 12 1. 7 4 6 9 12 1. 1826 पे हूँ भाई. एक बंदा आया गंड 14 यार. सोहेल भाई दिमाग खराब कर दिया भाई उस बंदे ने यार. भाई 9 एट द बैक नहीं सॉरी 8 एट द बैक खेल रहा भाई वो बंदा. 8 एट द बैक खेल रहा भाई वो. गजब कर दिया भाई. और उससे बड़ा गजब तो मैंने कर दिया कि मैंने फॉर्मेशन चेंज कर ली. ड्रिबलिंग करने में पता नहीं क्यों यार मन सा घबरा रहा है सोहेल भाई. क्या 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 गजब हो रहा है पता नहीं भाई. मन घबरा रहा है ड्रिबलिंग करने में. ऐसा क्यों? मतलब ड्रिबलिंग करने में ऐसा लग रहा है कि भाई ना कर यार ड्रिबलिंग ना कर. ऐसे मत कर ड्रिबलिंग. ऐसे ऐसे हो रहा है ड्रिबलिंग मत कर भाई. पता नहीं क्यों यार. मैं मतलब क्या बताऊं सोहेल भाई. मतलब आज जब लाइव आया तो ऐसा हो रहा है कि मतलब अंदर से ही फील नहीं आ रही कि भाई तू ड्रिबलिंग कर सकता है. मतलब ऐसा कि क्योंकि हर बार मिस ही हो जा रहा है यार. हर बार मिस हो जा रहा है बहन चोद. सोचता हूँ तो जब लूज होना तो तू वहाँ कंट्रोल कराकर गुस्सा गेम प्ले अच्छा हो. टर्न एक किया कर मिड से और क्या ही करना है. और डबल टच बस.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Great vision. And it's played in. Cleared without hesitation. And it's Carvajal. Rummenigge does really well to win the ball there. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's in a great position here. Henderson defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. He's had a shot! And it's come back out to him. He's scored! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Soboslai, Osimhen, takes a shot! And we have our very first corner. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, that's fabulous. Important interception.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. This looks promising.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, nicely intercepted.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Vince. Kubo. That pass has been well intercepted. Bout of passing here, really easy on the... Vinicius Junior! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
यहाँ पे रुक के घूम
That's
के मार
very,
देता तो
very
कोई
good. You can't
चांस
ask
था.
for much more than that.
And that should get the job done. Ferdinand, excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
There will be 1 minute
And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's in on goal. Chance! They've done it! 2 up and
बेमतलब का
in
लूज
charge,
आएगा,
and
बेमतलब
things
का
are
लूज
looking
आएगा.
pretty good for...
बेमतलब का लूज आएगा, बेमतलब का.
Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Barcelona really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Substitution on the field. Number 1, Carr. Number 9,
And we're off again.
coming on the field.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. but they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And it's Messi. Iniesta into the channel. Gnabry gets into a good position. Now here's the delivery. It is a corner, good chance. Is their second corner of the game. Van der Ven attempts a clearance. Pinches it off him. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Beckham. Beckham with the cross. He's right there. Oh, crossbar! Wirtz gets good distance on it. Tries to pass it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Buffon claims it, safe hands. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Beckham. Van der Ven makes the interception. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Gnabry. Looking to go deep. Oh, what a climb! He scored! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Certain, searing, and imperious.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Into the last quarter of an hour. And he was quick to react. Played into space. Look at the space. He goes for a shot! And yes,
ओ
it's
बेबे चुदानी का ओ तेरी बहन की चूत
Game over
ओ
surely.
तेरी बहन की भोसड़ी तेरी की
Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates...
लंड हो गया रे
"Here you
टोपा
go."
बहन का लोड़ा यार हद कर दी रे बहन के लंड गेम ने तो भाई
That has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, I think
कहाँ
it's
तक
just the
तेरी
role
बहन
for
चुदेगी भाई
application.
कहाँ
They
तक
played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Now it's Gnabry.
बहन की चूत यार वो भी गोल होने का था यार गजब कर दिया यार बहन का लंडे की माँ की चूत
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. A probing pass. Oh, good spread. Delivery from shapes to shoot. Osimhen
अरे
finds
बहन
himself
की चूत
offside.
यार लंड खेल रहे हैं यार सारे तो गंड मरे हो गए बहन के लोड़े
Oh, easy pickings there. Nicely spread. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Flings in a... He gets big!
रोक गया बहन चुदाने का देख ले
Long way.
रोक गया रंडी का बीज
Now there's a fine ball.
अरे तेरी बेबे की चूत तेरी की रोक गया बहन की चूत मर गया हो गया खत्म गेम बहन चूत की फोन की
And that is that. Barcelona perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment.
Just a quick announcement.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
खान बड़वा बहन का लोड़ा बहन की चूत इसकी खान की भाई अरे बैंड की चूत रे। अरे माँ की चूत इसकी वाशी। हैप्पी भाई फॉर्मेशन से। अरे बड़े भाई क्या हाल चाल। अरे फॉर्मेशन में तो कोई कमी नहीं है भाई, फॉर्मेशन की तो फॉर्मेशन तो ठीक ठाक ही है। फॉर्मेशन से तो मैं मैच, फॉर्मेशन से तो इससे मैं 1800 के कहाँ पे गया था, मैं 1880 पे चला गया था। 80 पॉइंट हो गए लूज। क्या करूँ फिर अब, बहन की चूत इसकी भाई। हाँ, ये बहुत सेंट्रल है। हाँ है तो सेंट्रल भाई। 4-2-2 थोड़ी सी वाइड हो जाती है यार, उसमें फिर मेरे बीच में कोई बंदा होता नहीं इंटरसेप्शन के लिए। और मेरे प्लेयर्स तो वैसे सामने खड़े हो तब भी इंटरसेप्ट नहीं करते भाई, तो फिर और तो वैसे तो करेंगे ही कैसे। इसलिए मैं बोल रहा था कि भाई इंटरसेप्शन होना भी ज़रूरी है ना प्लेयर्स का, इसलिए मैं 4-2-2 4-3-3 ये नहीं खेलता।
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a
भाई
real
मैच तो जीतना
expectant buzz
पड़ेगा,
in the
ऐसे तो काम
stadium,
चलेगा
and
ही
the
नहीं।
players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle. Milan have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression...
Kachu! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. It could be in here. Now that's well seen too. Cleared
ये
without
बहुत सेंट्रल
complication.
है, बहुत सेंट्रल है भैया।
And here's Neymar. Some really good ball movement. That's really well manoeuvred. First quarter of an hour gone. Barcelona so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Shevchenko driving forward. Neymar gets into a good position. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's a promising position. Ferdinand defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And the counter is on. It's Neymar! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender. Stay onside.
Turns back here, probably the best option. And that is a little undercooked. Thiago. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Neymar. Neymar takes control of it and he's on the move. And here's Shevchenko. Kukçu.
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
It's a good spell of possession, this.
भाई निकल पास नहीं निकल रहे, पास निकलने लग जाएंगे ना तो इस फॉर्मेशन में कमी नहीं है.
With their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Bullish header.
ये देख बुलेट हेडर कहाँ मारा है, बुलेट हेडर,
Oh, he's got that
बुलेट हेडर बोल के कहाँ मार रहा है भाई, बुलेट हेडर.
Milan have reclaimed it. Maldini. He's a sharp little ball here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And the pass is intercepted. And there's the end of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So we reach the halfway point.
Barcelona ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
इसके पास मार्शल टर्न तो नहीं होगा, मार्शल टर्न नहीं है ना इसके पास, मार्शल टर्न नहीं है.
Substitution in progress.
And we're off again.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And that has been clubbed away.
ओपोनेंट ऐसे मिलते हैं भाई, क्लियर तो इतने मारते हैं भाई, क्लियर पे तो क्लियर ही क्लियर चलता है बैंड से.
Oh, good-looking ball. Hakimi. Kukçu. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, he's been caught and he'll shoot here. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
देखो ओपोनेंट का इंटरनेट खराब है, लैग हो रहा है हमारा गेम.
They've played it short. Opts to play it back. Danger averted for now. Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, well played. Goes long and straight. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Eto. Now it's Vinicius Junior. They've got to make this nice and quick. Oh, he's bustling through here. It's loose now and they want
अरे
to get it
तेरी
back.
बेटी की चूत
Marquinhos
ए
took
बहन
well
के
to
लंडे
work with the ball.
साले वैसे
That's a
तेरी बहन
contest to
चूत
keep
वाले
an eye on. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Kukcu is always scanning the pitch for targets. And this is Eto'o. Eto'o! It's wide, but only just.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Ups for safety. Shifted upfield. Maldini. Vinicius Junior. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must... He's having a go! And it's in! Finally, the deadlock is broken!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter. The desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
That's an errant pass. It's Bebeto.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now? It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And time is up. Barcelona have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Eto'o.
एक और फॉर्मेशन भी थी वो भी देखो कहाँ गया वो बंदा अब वो पता नहीं मिलेगा कि नहीं मिलेगा यार ये नहीं थे वो ये देख फोर्थ लगभग तो सब वही फॉर्मेशन यूज कर रहे हैं 4-3-3 4-3-3 4-3-3 ये देख 4-3-3 4-3-3 4-3-3 से अलग कोई बंदा फॉर्मेशन यूज नहीं कर रहा भाई ये देख ये क्या है भाई लास्ट 4 रोमारियो कप 2025 लास्ट 4 ये देख भाई सही है भाई भाई इन सब से अलग कोई फॉर्मेशन यूज ही नहीं कर रहा क्या बताऊं मैं टिकटॉक वाले देखो कोई टिकटॉक वाला तो हो सकता है ये देख टिकटॉक वाला तो कोई अलग फॉर्मेशन ये भी सेम ही यूज कर रहा है ये देख 4-2-2 4-2-2 कोई बंदा अलग यूज नहीं कर रहा भाई
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's away we go then. Well, there's one man here who stands head and shoulders above the rest in just about every aspect of the game. It is face-to-face chance, surely! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Del Piero really must be
ये
thinking what he has
गोलकीपर
to
आगे
do
क्यों
to
नहीं
score
निकल के
there.
आया भाई? जब मैं तो कमांड दे दी थी आगे
We
निकलने
have
की फिर
our
भी.
very first corner. Bergomi can get it clear. Looking for the run. Honduras have the chance to go the other way. Honduras do have a chance to counter here. Iniesta. Rummenigge. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Beckenbauer. Rummenigge!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Pinches it off him. And here's Del Piero. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Del Piero. And smartly reclaimed. Honduras have it back and can go again. Argentina deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah, it really should. He's found a way through. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. 15 minutes till half-time. He's tried one! Nicely aimed pass. It's Rui Costa. Rui Costa will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Edmilson. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Del Piero. And here's Rui Costa. Good take. Takes a shot! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front.
हेलो भाई राजू भाई.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Argentina are in front now. The game's only goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Cruyff. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Honduras really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Now it's Del Piero. Can he get it through? And he's worked it through. And this is Del Piero. Thiago is always scanning the pitch for targets. Great vision. Pele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he was quick to react. And he's quick to snatch it back. Looking for a runner. That's a nicely shaped ball. Buffon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. There's a quick free kick. And the shot's on. It's Pele! And he has kicked it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Argentina clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That's really well manoeuvred. Eto'o.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
शुरुआती मैच की तो बिट्टी का लोड़ा न करवा के चेंज फॉर्मेशन
Bergomi gets over and intercepts. Eto'o. Thiago. Honduras are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Now it's Del Piero. Nesta.
Argentina can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And here's Eto'o! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
चुदगी माँ इस मैच की तो
And there goes the whistle. Quite a game.
अबे गेम तो सही चल रही है फॉर्मेशन और चेंज कर ली बहन की चूत मेरी बहन का लोड़ा बेवजह क्या यार गंड मरी हरकतें बहन की चूत देख यार फिर से बहन की लोड़ी का अच्छी खासी चल रही थी बहन चुदवा दी अब ये वो यार मैं क्या बोल लूं भाई सही है बहन की चूत हट तेरी बहन की चूत राजू भाई थोड़ी देर एक एक मैच के बाद खेलते हैं। ये मैच हो गया, उसके बाद खेलते हैं। अभी तो ये शुरू हो गया मैच भाई। ये गंड मेरी औलाद झाड़ी ये हमेशा डी में ही रहेगी। तेरी माँ की।
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
भाई आज अकाउंट बैन हो रहे हैं।
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
क्या पता भाई किस वजह से हो रहे हैं अकाउंट बैन।
Well, we're on the way.
Well, Peter, there's a player on this pitch who's hard not to like. The smiling assassin, Ronaldinho. He always looks like he tries a shot. He's delivered all right.
अरे मोदी खोपड़ी तेरी बहन चुदगी क्या बहन के लंड क्या गैंड में उंगली कर रखी है गेम ने यार।
That's how you start a football match. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So a breakthrough already.
ये देख लंड महाराज तेरी बहन की चूत तरी की।
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Shevchenko. Brahim Diaz.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he's worked it through. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Maldini. It's not an especially good pass, that. He's chosen to go back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
There's the shot! It's bounced back off the post.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Neymar will not want to lose. Can he finish? You've got to be quick to recover this.
हमारी बारी आती तब
What a
कीपर अपनी
cricket
मात
save from the
दबाते हैं।
keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Nicely shaped ball. Oh, no joy this time. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And Shevchenko! Andrei Shevchenko! The great Ukrainian goal machine!
रुक गया एक गोल।
That is a gem!
कोई भाई सोचने वाली बात है। देख इसने एक गोल मारा, हमने गेम रोका नहीं रोका ना, वापिस से हमने इसको गोल मार दिया तो इसकी क्या चुतड़ों में दर्द हुआ भाई। क्यों इसने गेम रोका। अगर भाई देख तेरे को खेलना आता तो तू बहन के लंड ये हरकतें मत किया करो यार। बहन के यार कुछ भी मत। एक गोल तूने मारा तब भी तो गेम चल ही रहा था। दिखाएंगे अपनी औकात तो दिखाएंगे ना बहन के लड़े।
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Diogo Costa gets it clear, and he's quick to snatch it back. No question, this is the man you want to get on to the end of things. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Iniesta. Ronaldinho. Oh, this looks sharp. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking for a runner. Just 5 minutes left until the break. That's a cute ball. That's a sharp pass. Oh, good read.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Brahim Diaz. Now, can they get him a chance? Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Now it's Ronaldinho, Eto'o. Drilled in low. The keeper gets his hands on it. And we hit half-time.
सेवा
Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break.
अब टाइम मिल रहा है 45 सेकंड का. अब कर क्या तेरे मन में वो कर. अब बाद में फिर से करेगा. अब ये एक गोल मारूंगा इसको, फिर ये फिर रोकेगा गेम को.
1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Ball played right into his path. Can he get on the end of this? And that's a simple one for the keeper. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Al Nassr are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Rice. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Threads one in. Brahim Diaz. He's shot a goal! They've done it!
बहुत डाउन फॉर्म में आ गए. बहुत डाउन फॉर्म में आ गए.
Truly superb. A goal of such
बहुत डाउन फॉर्म में आए भाई.
supreme
एकदम से ही
composure.
गैंड पड़ी धरती में आके बहन
We
की
could
चूत.
be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
अब मारेगा क्लियर अपनी बहन चुदगी इसकी. अब इसकी बहन चुदगी. बहन चुदगी इसकी अब. क्यों? क्योंकि पता था इसको बहन की चूत इसकी.
Iniesta can so cleverly bypass the press. Yaya Toure. Iniesta. And this is Shevchenko. Neymar. No messing about.
बहन का
just
भोसड़ा
launching
तेरा.
away.
तेरी बहन की चूत. ऐसे लंड ओपोनेंट आते हैं भाई, तब दिमाग का भोसड़ा. ये देख, रोक लेना अपनी बहन चुदवाली इसने. अब फिर बाज नहीं आएंगे. बड़े रंडियों के औलाद है, बहन के लोड़े हैं ये अपनी हरकतों से बाज कभी नहीं आएंगे. जिंदगी में ही नहीं आएंगे भाई. ये तो एक दिन की बात है यार. बहन का लोड़ा. बड़े गंडवे हैं भाई ओपोनेंट भाई. मेरे को पता है बहन के लंड कैसे खेलता हूँ बस. इनकी माँ चुत जाती है. एक गोल मारो तो इनकी माँ चुत जाएगी. फिर बहन की चूतन की ये करते रहेंगे. बहन का लोड़ा. साले गंड मरे बहन के लंड. अरे बहन की चूत भाई. दिमाग का भोसड़ा बना दे भाई.
23, Shevchenko. Number 25, Ronaldinho.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
हाँ, ये खूब किया रे तेरी माँ ने तो दूसरी ने.
Free kick.
अरे बहन की चूत तेरी रे.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Suarez. Number 4, Griezmann.
Rijkaard.
Number 5, Thiago.
And this is Luis Suarez! Luis Suarez!
तेरी बहन की चूत तेरी.
Something. A
साला गंडवा बहन का लोड़ा.
It's level again. What a match we have.
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
It's Luis Suarez!
रोक लिया बहन की चूत इसकी
Oh,
भाई.
no, that could be a costly
ये होती है स्क्रिप्ट भाई, इसी का नाम स्क्रिप्ट है और किसी का नाम स्क्रिप्ट नहीं, इसी का नाम स्क्रिप्ट है भाई।
And we have our very first corner. And they've got rid.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And it's been played through. Nesta.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And this is Eto. Oh, that's neat. Eto! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Pete.
And we're done. Barcelona have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Eto
कौन था
voted
इसका
man of the
गोलकीपर?
match
देख,
and deservedly
गोलकीपर
so.
देखिए इसका, ये देख
Thrilling
कितना
nail
भयंकर
biting,
सेव दिया
perhaps
था भाई इसने वो।
frustrating until the very end, but we-
लेकिन भाई सुआरेज ने जो गोल मारा ना भाई, ओपी गोल था वो। क्या गोल मारा था भाई सुआरेज ने।
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi
Peter,
Blitz,
always good to work with you.
Ball Blitz
I'm
bro,
really
how are
looking
you?
forward to this now.
बढ़िया भाई बढ़िया, आप बताओ कैसे हो दोस्त?
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got...
Tries a shot!
फ्रेंडली मैच खेल रहे हैं।
Can he spark a counter here? Can he get it through? Oh, well measured. Mbappe picks it up out wide. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He goes for a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Eto is there and he can get that clear. That's really well manoeuvred. And now a sudden chance to counter. Shevchenko! Still goalless at the moment. A probing pass. It's a good spell of possession. It's Ronaldinho! That is delicious! A finish right from the top draw. Barcelona are in front. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
He has found the way through. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And he's managed to get rid. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. That is good alertness. And he's intervened well there.
This is the time you need that pace.
Eto. Neymar is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. And this is Pele. Pele! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Eto. Can he get on the end of this? Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Has a shot! Brilliant save from Buffon! And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. No luck with that dink over the top.
2
Yeah.
minutes has been indicated.
Schneider. Pele. Aimed beyond the defence. He's had a shot! And it's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break, all square. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And we are back on the way. Beckenbauer. Neymar. Schneider plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Couldn't squeeze it through. Yaya Toure. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Schneider.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Hullet. Eto. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Pele. Oh, we expected better, and so did he.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the shot. Surely! Goal! And the comeback is complete. That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So we have a breakthrough. Takes a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And the pass is intercepted. It'll be a throw-in. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And the finish! And how good was that? A finish of true class. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at it.
He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Barcelona really could have done without this.
टाइम पे टैकल भी नहीं मारा.
To increase the lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Neymar. That's a... And Shevchenko!
खान बड़वा.
Great football, shot and save.
खान बड़वा तो रोकने में तुला है भाई बिल्कुल.
It's their second corner of the game. Deftly away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's picked out the run. He's cut it out. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Orezi is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Has a look and plays it forward. 5 minutes to add. And that's that. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately...
They lost the lead. सब कुछ lost हो गया भाई. गोलकीपर तुम्हारा ये खान भाई. इस खान को तो भाई कुछ अलग चाहिए महंसुद. खान को चाहिए कुछ समथिंग स्पेशल. Good game, bro. कल आप आज में अच्छा गेम था भाई काफी. इंटरसेप्शन है इसके पास, इंटरसेप्शन देखना पड़ेगा। इंटरसेप्शन है फिर करता क्यों नहीं, भूल जाता है ये। यही अच्छी है भाई फॉर्मेशन तो। और थोड़ी सी और नीचे करूंगा तो ये में भी बन जाएगा ये। कुछ कुछ इश्यू ये हो जाता है, मैं पास अलग अलग तरीके से करने लग जाता हूँ। थोड़ा ध्यान से खेलना पड़ेगा भाई, काम चलेगा नहीं ऐसे दोस्त।
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running.
I'm sitting here wondering, Peter, what Roberto Donadoni's main role is going to be. One of Italy's greatest ever wingers. He can run and beat defenders. We've seen that all so often. And he can get from box to box if needed.
Yeah, well, he does have an extraordinary work rate and extraordinary energy levels too.
Yeah, and he's got the intelligence.
And the shot! And that has fair fizzed.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Osimhen. And this is Shevchenko. Iniesta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And the shot's on here. Forlan. Now it's Osimhen. Ferdinand. Iniesta. Quarter of an hour played. Wriggles his way through. And this is Bojan. Now what about this cross? Iniesta can so cleverly bypass the press. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. And Shevchenko!
How miss you
Surely
can,
that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with
ये
that.
मिस कैसे कर दिया भाई शेवचेंको ने।
No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Forlan. Bojan. And a chance! Goal! Barcelona! First blood draw.
अटकी रहेगी, उसके बाल चिपक जाए, उसके पाँव पे चिपक जाए, काम कर.
Efficiency and simplicity.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, that gives them the privilege to
Griezmann! It's hit the upright. And he's managed to get free. And it's Griezmann!
गोलकीपर होगा, क्या हो गया बहन का टका.
Barcelona really
गोलकीपर देख रहे हैं कैसे बहन तो इतने सेव मार दिए भाई.
They'll want to capitalize on this good spell though.
Donadoni getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Osimhen. That is a great pick out. There's no flag. Iniesta. Neymar. Eto'o. Now there's... And the finish! And he comes up trumps again.
Neymar really can't believe it. Foiled by the keeper again.
Looking for the run. Great ball if he can get there. Ferdinand deals with that comfortably. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Eto'o. Oh, well played, well played. And he's there to get it away.
Added minutes has been
Yaya
indicated.
Toure. Yaya Toure is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. It's run loose here. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Quick reminder today.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we are back on the way.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And this is Neymar. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Gives it back. And that interception was most necessary. Neymar. Chance, surely! It's in! Barcelona are back in business. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest.
Shevchenko gets through on his own. Oh, well played.
भाई एक पेनल्टी क्यों नहीं देता भाई, क्या रीजन है भाई पेनल्टी नहीं देता. जो शॉट की ट्राई कर रखी फिर टैकल मार रहा है यार, कोई बकवास है क्या यार. ये हर बार की कहानी है यार इसकी. बवासीर गेम साड़ा एक नंबर का. पैन चोद इतना नहीं होता यार, हमेशा ही नहीं होता, एक आध बार चल जाएगी कहानी. ये तो मन आ रहा है तब से ही कर रहा है बहन चोद. कोई बकवास है यार, कोई चल रहा है बहन चोद, चल रहा है बस है. नकली गेम बहन चोद का यार. ये टैकल मारे, ये पेनल्टी नहीं दी है. कहाँ टैकल मारा उसने यार.
Number 23, Shevchenko. Number 13, Neymar. Number 4, Griezmann.
Howson tries to clear.
Number 20, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 7.
Oh, good read.
That was well played. Well stopped.
25.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now. No, that's been intercepted. Played back in. Oh, good ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Nesta does really well to win the ball there. Iniesta. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Beckenbauer looking for a runner. Can he get onto this?
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Forlan. Lovely pass. Mbappe!
बाण की चूत रो तेरी बाण की चूत मारू
Barcelona!
मेरी साली चौध का ए भैन का लंड गेम है तेरी
Look,
भैन
that
की
was a
चूतरी
technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Well, this is what we've been waiting
तेरी
for.
भैन चुद वाले इसके
Look,
पास
he's
है
the one
भैन
everyone
के लोड़े
expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
ये देखे तेरी भैन चुदरी यहाँ देख अरे भैन का लोड़ा तेरी बेबेन चौधरी ने
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Now it's Ronaldinho.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
अरे कति गैंड में लंड बाड़न हो रहा गेम भैन का लोड़ा है
Threads one in. That's a shade optimistic.
क्या करूंगा ऐसे टैकल थोड़ी मरवाना है छोरी चुदवाने की भैन की चूत
Barcelona can justifiably
थोड़ी
find this
चुदवाने
a
घुरा
hard
दो
one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end.
To draw your attention to the screen right now.
So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence. And I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
अरे छोरी की चुद किसी से बाण चुदगी के छोरी चुद अरे बकस दे मन तो छोरी चुद ना फोड़ दूंगा साला फोड़ दूंगा रे छोरी चुद रे मां
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So, Jim, this is a relatively unfamiliar formation, but who are the key players within it?
Yeah, I'd say the advanced midfielders, Peter. They're going to have to do all the jobs of, say, a number 8 and a number 10, and an auxiliary striker, if you like. They have to do a lot of the pressing, carrying the ball forward, as well as making sure that the lone man up front doesn't get isolated. Effectively, they're the space invaders in the team.
He's had it taken off him. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Picked out brilliantly. It's Pele! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Still goalless at the moment. Ryerson. So Javier Zanetti, Jim, very little doubt, I suppose, that he will have a huge influence on the outcome today.
Absolutely, Peter. One of his teammates even said he was better than all of us put together, which goes to show.
Big chance! Decent enough try. Opts for safety. Anton. Borussia Dortmund upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Thiago puts his foot on the gas. Anton getting this one clear. Thiago is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And it's Brandt. Schlotterbeck. Nemecha. And he welcomes it in. Pele can see things others simply cannot. Good running, strong and purposeful. Looking to play him in. Chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Now it's Girassi. Throw it. Gets into some space.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Brandt. He's chosen to go back.
Added time.
Pele.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Ibrahimovic. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Schneider! And the referee brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Please take this.
Reflections on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Barcelona go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. Here we go again then. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Oh, good claim by the keeper. He's certainly earned his keep there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Sabitzer. Schneider. Thiago. And it's Thiago. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. And that is as far as they're going to go. Team still separated by the game's only goal. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Sabitzer! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 14. Coming on to replace him is number 7.
Strong challenge. That could leave a mark.
Borussia Dortmund really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
He's tried one! And for a moment, time stood still.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. Okay, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Now it's Schneider. Great vision. Shot could be on. Chance, surely! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Look, this is alarming because of the ease in which they're getting in behind.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 9.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Brandt. Schlotterbeck. Nemecha. And it's Brandt. It's Sabitzer. And it's Brandt. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's gone for goal!
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 8. Felix Metscher. Coming on to replace him is number 17.
important interception.
Borussia Dortmund really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Pele going face-to-face with his great rival. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Sabitzer. Brandt.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Thiago is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Chukwuemeka spots it. So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Ibrahimovic picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Please drink responsibly. Anyone of
Your
you
reflections then, Jim?
And there's a lot more to read into this game than just the scoreline.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. He's looking wide. He's found a way past. Zanetti did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And this is Sneijder. Ibrahimovic takes the shot. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.